Good afternoon, everyone. There is an African proverb that states, "He who goes to sleep while his neighbor's house is on fire is not wise." That simply means that it may be your house today, but mine tomorrow. Your child today, but mine tomorrow. And our presence here this afternoon is to indicate to the world that many of the citizens of Raleigh, North Carolina believe that something amiss happened in Sanford, Florida. Zimmerman, the alleged assailant, felt that a black male wearing a hoodie was suspicious enough to pursue like an animal. Well, Justin Bieber wears a hoodie, and I don't recall anyone ever saying that he looks suspicious. I guess it's only when a black male has it on. To successfully rob a bank, you have to keep people quiet. But if they make some noise, someone becomes cognizant that something improper is happening. We have to make enough noise regarding this issue that they will hear it in Washington, D.C. We have to make enough noise until they hear it in the courts of Sanford, Florida. Trayvon Martin is your son and mine. And the only crime he committed was walking while black. A 17-year-old unarmed African-American male in 2012 was coming back from the store with a bottle of iced tea and Skittles. And those were the only things that he had to defend himself. But my brothers and sisters, I was reading the other day about the story of Cain and Abel. Cain slew Abel. And God asked Cain a question, "Where is your brother?" And his response was, "Am I my brother's keeper?" And God said, "Your brother's blood is crying from the ground." So not only are we making noise today, Trayvon Martin's blood is making noise also. Now somebody had the audacity, the unmitigated gall to talk about the crime in our neighborhoods. Well, crime is in everybody's neighborhood. They talked about problems in our community. Well, there's problems in everybody's community. But we still have value. In Acts chapter 8, there was an Ethiopian eunuch. The word Ethio means face, pig means burn. So he was a man with burned face, and he was a eunuch. A eunuch is a person whose testicles have been cut away. A eunuch is a person who's been muted, who's been spaded. A eunuch is a person who has no future, because your future is wrapped up in your offspring. But he still had value. And what we have to do is we have to let the world know that we're not going to take this anymore. We got to keep on rowing. There's a message that I preach in my church from Matthew chapter 14 entitled, "How to Overcome Contrary Winds." Jesus, after performing a marvelous miracle by taking 2 sardines and 5 pancakes and feeding 5,000 rambunctious hungry men, Bible lets us know that the people wanted to make him king, so he put his disciples on a boat and said, "Meet me on the other side," while he sent the multitudes away. And while he went up into the mountain apart to pray, he saw his disciples trying to get to the other side. And they was met by contrary winds. And all we black people are trying to do is get to the other side. But the thing that we got to do is we have to keep on rowing. You might be frustrated, but you got to keep on rowing. You might have problems, but you got to keep on rowing. You might have tears in your eyes, but you got to keep on rowing. And sometimes you may feel like giving up, but you got to keep on rowing. So just give about 3 people a high five and say, we got to keep on rowing.